I do like one of the updates when I changed my who I'm playing. It's now listed under this player and this player and this player.
One second, I am linking stuff up on stream. Here we go. Huh. Alrighty, everyone's here that's gonna be here on time. Welcome on in, everybody. Last we left off, you guys had an interesting adventure. Finding a giant brain, getting caught in its psychic field, it sent you away. And then, basically, you guys found your way back to the Black City because you have planar travel. Well, you guys spent some time on Arcadia because you were shackled with a magic item / spell that kind of sticks you in place, or at least doesn't allow you to travel. You found out Arcadia is no fun unless you're lawful good, so there's that. You guys ended up getting into a town, basically scaring the crap out of the guards who were at the front gate, which may or may not have helped you in the long run because they wanted you to get out of there quickly. From there, they were able to get the items off of you with some difficulty. And then you teleported back to the Black City because you have planar travel capabilities, and you tried to inform your handler that there is a brain and some friends in a cave, and they didn't know what that was. So you guys took some time to do some shopping, and then I don't remember exactly what quest you're on, but I know you set out.
Dragon.
Yeah. Cave dragon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Stupid thing lives in a freaking cave.
I forgot about that. On your way out of town, you guys hit something. It appeared to be the remains, a skeletal remains of something. And then you drove off, and yeah, when you ended the session, your cart was surrounded by creatures that look like this.
They might be just guardians, like helping, coming to warn us about something.
Don't kill the dragon.
Moment, I need to prepare the map.
So, which cardboard cutout are we kicking out for sacrificial lamb?
Archie.
Yeah, Archie.
Wow, no hesitation at all.
He's the one who took the crystal and put it in his sword.
There is that, yeah.
Hardboard the whole time.
He has no self-control.
I would name the other guy, but I don't know his name.
You've heard it like one time.
It's Archie and not Archie.
Archie, that's a weird name. It's really close to Archie's name, but like almost like saying he's not Archie. Interesting.
I'm gonna call him Green Surfer.
Green Surfer, I like that. I don't know what the surfer is, but
Is that because he's envy?
oh,
Yeah, totally. How did
it's actually jealousy. But nice try, sir. Jealousy is the green-eyed monster. For whom would you speak?
So, what color is envy's eyes?
I don't have an idea. I'm guessing envy is probably black.
I think purple.
Purple. I like purple too. Something in a dark purple. Night.
Yes.
Something like that would stab you in the back, kind of thing.
You don't have any color purple on you, do you? Sigh.
Not anymore.
I tuck. I kind of. I pull my my jacket thing like kind of around me more and try to hide the purple lining on the inside of it. Oh shit.
What are you tucking in?
Nothing. Nothing.
Must be cold.
Must be.
He's a Warforge. He
Would you
doesn't
like some
feel the
coffee?
cold.
Well, how do you know this?
Yeah.
Makes no sense that I could not sense cold and heat. It would be preposterous.
Can
He
you
gives
sense
us
cold?
he gives us
Oh yeah,
coffee all the
I
time.
can.
It's the perfect temperature. He's got to know hot and cold.
I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm pretty sure I'm not affected by it.
Bless you.
Thank you. That was a cough, but I appreciate your gesture.
Yeah, he doesn't have a nose. He can't sneeze.
He doesn't have a mouth and he talks.
Bam!
Well, you don't need a mouth to talk. You just need a lung and all that. You know, like the air
Supposedly,
comes in and out.
Supposedly you're a grown adult and you have a tiny body. You know what?
That's a lie, Onan.
What was that supposed to mean?
I
What
don't
about
know.
me
I'm
being
trying to
tiny?
figure. Well, you're pointing out my deficiencies. I'm just wanting to want to make sure we spread the love.
Uh, I'm not like oh like I'm not like pointing at you like oh he has no nose ha ha ha.
You
I'm
did.
just saying like
Well, you just did.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did. And
side force.
you took away a human condition in which I probably thought I you know, might have enjoyed, but no.
What's a human?
Stomp on the robot. A humanoid condition in which um I'd heard the word sort of think you something of a round-eared elf, I believe. Rumored to walk in the jungles. Oh, I seen one. Bigfoot and Yeti
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, they're a cross between elf and orc
They're green.
No,
with round ears.
I don't really go to orcs' ears and just look at them that much. So I don't
you
really
should.
know.
You
You
should.
yeah, you
They're
should.
well-crafted pieces of humanoid anatomy
Ears are the window to your brain.
to your brain, and I can show you the what the fudge.
Oh
I'm gonna
fuck!
guess I should look at the screen now, huh?
From a distance, I look like I'm surrounded by bomb pops. They look so tiny. I believe I can serve you all. It'll just be a moment. Not everybody will be getting the same flavor coffee, I can tell you that.
From the looks of it, they don't look like they have mouths, or they have
Well,
like something like
I ho-
flames.
I hope they brought cups. I don't have enough.
I start making cups.
Oh, not yet. We got to make sure they want coffee. You don't want to just overdo it. Appreciate the effort. Bam, bam, bam. Right there. High five.
High five.
Sid, how's your wings going? Everything good? You said they look stapled on, right? Or like just like not like really or
I can't see them.
detected at your front door. Your
Yes,
front
the
door. So
description of they got stapled on. I don't know if they still look stapled on.
They look like the wings of a bat, the bones of a bat's wings,
oh,
essentially.
ooh,
You're supposed to make some kind of meat. I
terrible.
don't think those wings fit like the description. I don't think like a pigeon like wings.
When was the last time you seen an angel?
The hell's a
And
pigeon?
books.
A pigeon is a bird. Uh, they have these ones that you can put notes in. Like, so they have homes and they love going back home. So you take them with you. Then you put little notes in these little itty bitty carriers they have on their legs and you let them go back home. They
Oh,
always send a
what?
message back home.
I thought you said you put. I liked pigeons a lot better when you said you put notes in them.
No, notes in their like their little, like a note carrier. Yeah. They do make bird sounds, which I guess they have notes inside them. Oh, did Archie's. We're giving Archie as a sacrifice. He's a little flat at the moment.
Do you want Archie? Is that why out here?
Do you want coffee?
And we also have coffee, so raise your hand so we can get a proper count of cups required.
Are y'all or are
I'm
y'all here
raising
for
my
this
hand.
like Dragonborn?
I think I counted that guy twice. You guys, please quit moving.
Could y'all even talk? I don't think they could talk. I asked and they haven't responded back. Are they all just looking at our card, or are they like flying past us? Just want to make sure.
They're like floating and they're like hovering as their wings kind of pulsate up and down, mimicking like flapping of wings. But you'll notice as they like flap, it's at not actually raising or lowering the creature at all. It's almost just like it was habit.
Wait, when my wings flap, I go up and down?
Yes. Because you don't have a hover speed.
You don't have a hover?
No, not everything has hover speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if someone grapples onto you and like lets you go, like you have nothing to stop you unless you you don't have a reaction to fly back.
Hold my two hands. Ah, stop him with my fist.
Nothing like an airborne grapple to really fuck up a creature flying as his airspeed becomes 0.
Oh, I should do that.
A sota, ma'am. A Dr. Pepper.
Who is
Wait,
this
what?
Dr. NYZ of a pepper?
I don't understand it either. I'm guessing it's just a name. He's very good at flavored tinctures. Good for the stomach and the digestion. Goes well if you're not in the mood for a hot coffee at the time. Usually something cool. I soak it in a large thing of ice for 20 minutes to really bring out the cold flavors of the fruit in which Mr. Pepper has put into his concoctions.
The 10 surrounding the cart's wings start to glow.
I think they're trying to communicate.
And from the top of their head, you see this sort of reddish gold circular object raise up, and it appears to be like broken fragments.
Do you want us to fix those? So something they have a circle of broken fragments. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone fix that?
And can we recognize the circle of broken fragments?
Well, Archie's making a wisdom save right now.
Oh, Archie's trying to figure it out for us guys.
Yeah, he looks deep in thought.
Nope, that looks like mind control.
How would they want to control his mind?
Because it's very simple to control somebody like Archie to attack those who would think him their ally.
All right, so
I'm saying he's simply
how many did I say?
I did.
20, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, 20. Oh, no, that number's much higher.
I have a lot of dice.
So what are they actually presenting?
Nothing at the moment. As you see a pillar of light start to like project from Archie's space, but instead of it coming down like most holy creatures doing some sort of like, smite, it seems to be coming up from the ground. And then this tornado of black ichor and fire just start to twist up around that light and strike Archie.
Can I push him out of the way?
Make an insight check.
Oh.
You get the feeling that you could, but in the process of pushing him out of the way, it subjects you to the save. And you feel like there would be a weird interaction between you and these creatures. So I'll leave it to you. If you want to push Archie out of the way. If it helps, he already succeeded, so there's that.
I mean, does it look like this is gonna kill him?
I mean, mono shift's a thing.
Okay.
But yes, it looks like it would definitely drop him to 0. Actually, no,
I
hang
know
on.
He's got one failsafe. All right.
Hold on. Let me go see how I worded mono shift, because I think if it's enough damage, he just dies. How did I word mono shift? I know I don't remember what my intent was when I first made this power. Is it on here? Oh, hey, I forgot about that. Someone remind me when Archie gets here to tell him good news. Well, that's if he's alive anyway. Because he may have been infected by brood fever long before any of you. Yeah, kind of, actually. Libra. Really need to transfer what I have written down from mono shift into his. There it is. So I'm just going to steal this real quick so that it actually goes onto the tab that says mono shift, which is blank. Who does that? Who puts a fucking blank feature on their sheet?
I have all my features are blank.
Must be you guys.
I'll space holder stuff.
So, question, because I don't know how I feel about this. Using another ability that has a similar feature. If it says a target can't regain health till the next turn, does that only apply to HP, or would that also apply to temp HP?
What is temp HP classified as? Like, is it just? I know it's not health since it does deteriorate it, or it does.
Temporary HP is it's like a buffer. Like the way it's described, it always described as kind of meant to see.
It's like kind of like a shield, like kind of like the wizard's. Actually, it is exactly like the wizard's abjuration shield, because I think that also gives you a temp HP now. Which spell am I thinking of, though? That's the problem. I can't remember what it's called, so I'm going to go and look real quick.
Which spell that does what?
It's Shield Touch, that's it.
Yeah, that stops you from 3 hit points.
Okay, pause play. I gotta go look this up.
Some spells and
Well, I
special
guess it-
abilities
it-
confer temporary hit points to a creature. Temporary hit points aren't actual hit points. They are a buffer against damage, a pool of hit points that protect you from injury. When you have temporary hit points and take damage, the temporary hit points are lost first, and any leftover damage carries over to your normal hit points. For example, if you have 5 temporary hit points, if temporary hit points are separate from your actual hit points, they can exceed your hit point maximum. A character can, therefore, be at full hit points and receive temporary hit points. Healing can't restore
technically you
temporary hit
can't-
points. Okay, yeah.
I was just going to say what you were just saying. You can't regain temporary hit points.
No,
Yeah.
they basically chomp over whatever's already there.
Yeah. So the
Oh.
wording that they can't regain hit points might not apply based on that.
Does mono shift give him 1 hit point and then all the temporary hit points, or have you just been having it? The temporary hit points brought him back up.
No, he gets 1 hit point.
He wouldn't be able to get that one from himself.
Well, that's not. That might not be healing. That might just be. instead of actually going to 0, you go to 1. So it's not a healing, but I would say, yeah, I would say temporary hit point. I don't think that counts as healing. I think it's almost like just
I would,
handing somebody a buffer.
but like it says that when it drops to 0, right? Like he drops to 0. It's not like he drops to 1 HP or anything that it activates.
Correct. So the problem is that he regains that 1 hit point and then gains the 58 temporary hit points or whatever it is.
That would.
So, Sai, informing your decision, you feel, because you feel a kinship or a twisted kinship with these creatures, you would know that this attack has some sort of effect that prevents you from healing. So it won't. Oh, actually, hang on. I need to do some math. You're twice your hit points. If you're at full, it's twice your hit points is enough to kill you, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So. 5. Now, does he have?
If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Question by my wife. She asked me that some 24 years ago, I think.
While high?
No.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
asked you the one question.
She says it in a really cool voice and everything. She doesn't even say it. Like, she says it like a little hillbilly hick. It's the funniest shit ever.
So.
You're a hot dog, you eat yourself.
And Archie doesn't have any resistances or immunities. Which surprises me, considering who his father is. 63 again.
What do you mean you got no immunities? Oh, God, get away from me. He's got no immunities.
You get the feeling, based on that high of an insight, that this will kill him.
Yeah, kick him out of the way.
Alright, make me a wisdom save. I mean, you were going to succeed. It's like your modifier is higher than the DC, but it's still funny to watch you roll it anyway. Plus, I mean, technically, because of the saving, the not saving, but the increasing your stats by rolling enough natural 20s, so I should always proc you to make the save just in case it adds to that counter.
Or subtracts. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm actually a dork. I mean, it would kill him anyway, but I forgot to do some math, so it's like 63 times 3 is what would actually kill him at this point. 189. Yes, it's over the one. It's way over the 189. Okay. So, Sai, do you have any immunity or resistance to fire or necrotic?
No immunities or resistances since I got rid of the Grim Gesture.
Fair. So it's 425, but you save, so it's halved, and you don't get knocked prone. Regardless of whether when you save or not, you do suffer the effect of you can't heal until the start of its next turn. So then 425 divided by 2 was 212. And then from 212, that's not enough to kill you. Okay, strange interaction time. So as you guys watch this pillar of light sort of generate from Archie's space beneath him, Sai just gets this pit of his stomach feeling that something's about to happen, something really bad. So he pushes Archie out of the way. And as he basically moves into Archie Square, pushing him out of the way, he then jumps back just in time for the fiery black tornado to erupt from the space and basically shoot towards the sky, but it wasn't fast enough. Well, I mean, you're fast enough to avoid taking full damage, but you still take some damage getting out of the space. And it does not knock you prone. And oof. Yeah, I forgot that you were an angel. That's my bad. So you see all 20 of the ones that attacked you all start to glow and then just turn into these little blue like balls of fire, and they all just shoot into Sai. Sai glows with that same blue energy for a moment, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Sai. Let's see, yeah. So you're able to not fall unconscious from what happens next as you guys watch his wings catch on fire and burn down to the bone. As you now see, he has the same wings they did. Sai, you are now medium size again as he grows and is covered just innately in this black and greenish plate mail armor that seems to just come out of nowhere.
Get it off! Get it off!
Unfair.
You could have kicked him.
I would have died, but it's unfair. You got taller. You should stay your same size.
That's what's unfair.
Are the others attacking?
Nope. And finally, you see a pendant just sort of manifest around Sai's neck. Within moments, fiery portals open up and all of these guys just leave.
So you have like a demon inside you again? Or a skeleton demon, or whatever it was?
I mean, I've always had one guy on one shoulder telling me stuff, and another guy on another guy like quietly telling me stuff.
Well, now the guy quietly telling you stuff is on lunch break. I'm kidding. So yeah, that's end of that interaction.
Is Archie hurt at all, or did I kick him out of the way so he didn't get hit?
You basically took the damage for him. And just because I like the thematics of it, when you pushed him out of the way, it was just like a piece, like a cardboard cutout falling over.
I lean over to Omi. Not a word of thank you from him. Unbelievable.
All right. God damn.
What do you got to say for yourself, dude?
I don't know.
Just gonna lay there. Just gonna lay there. I see.
All right. Well, why the two size?
I was trying to grow and see if it grew, but I can't figure it out. I thought I was
Multiply.
doing the right way.
I think it's Are you doing the scale, the ratio on the appearance for the token? It should be like
Yeah.
just one.
But for some reason, it went back to 0.4.
See, when he's right. No changing sizes. Kidding.
Now, do I look like a medium-sized cherub with skeleton wing now?
Yeah.
I just cut art for this one.
Sorry.
Did it burn off my curly cues?
Yes, you're completely bald now.
I'm gonna limp in the back of the cart. Ow.
Gonna get them to the back of the cart and stand next to the other cardboard cutout.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink a potion and go, oh crap, I can't heal.
That does wear off after like a minute.
I'm gonna start a short rest then as we travel.
So you're about 5,700 miles away. But it's nighttime, so 54 miles per hour. So in 9 hours. Make it 486 miles. at this point. Since the cardboard cutout isn't here, someone roll me a d12. Seven. The flaming skeletal effect that affects the chocobos as you travel with Ghost Rider wears off as they are green chocobos today.
Anyone know what that means?
If you mean their abilities, not really.
Because he has the Ghost Rider on. Ghost Rider on. Every time the Ghost Rider falls off, they burn out or something and change into something else. We should see if these ones fly.
Work? So these 20 more hours of travel. They are, it seems. Yeah, those same speed as regular chocobos, so. Actually, they're a little faster. But that's sort of irrelevant to you. So tireless makes it 18. Storm God makes it 54. And then Ghost Rider's what makes it 162. So actually, you would have been 1450-ish in that amount of time. So then 54 times 20 is 1080. As you scale across the plains at semi-fast speed, because you're going like 6 times your normal speed. You don't really see much, like not a lot of life out this way. Except it is daytime. So 5, 10, 15 would have done that. He would turn on Ghost Rider for 5 extra hours. So 1080. 810. And then 5 times 162 is 810. Oh, you literally double your distance almost. So 810 times 2 minus 1080 is you go 540 additional miles. But during the 20 hours of travel that you had, is anyone keeping watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make perception checks. During the day, before it gets dark, you'll notice a column of smoke. It seems very, very far away, but you'd still notice it because it's large. So it would appear small to you, but being that you're at the distance that you're at, it only looks small. So to your northeast, you'd estimate somewhere like in here. You see a giant, a small pillar of smoke to you, which is a giant pillar, actually. Almost 4,400 miles away.
Do we eventually want to check that out?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind. It was once by that area that was infected.
It's probably fallout from they had destroyed the city.
Can we see the giant wall around the used to be Seath?
No, it's not that big.
Okay, just asking.
It only extends up to about 200 feet. It just looks bigger on the map because that was the way to make it obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you guys don't change direction, you continue on your way, you get to this point, and this is at the point when Tireless wears out. So, you gonna keep going, or are you going to,
Shall we make camp here?
Sure.
Yeah. It's better to make a camp so I can get all rested up.
alrighty. As you guys bed down for the night, you guys are safe and protected. I just need to see if anything tries to mess with the cart. Which you guys know is pretty much impossible, but, you know. Never hurts to check.
Bastards could try and dispel magic it again.
I will do that 6 hours of downtime to get into my proficiency, my perception.
Do we do that before we go for a long rest, or are we gonna do that when we wake up only?
Well, we've been up for 29 hours since we used tireless. It's not really.
Oh, so crash and then do it.
If we're taking downtime, it'll probably be after long rest.
That's fine.
So after a long rest, I'll have that all good to go.
Okay. So the ten hours rest goes by without issue. Go to sleep in the dark, wake up in the dark. Always so fun. You guys can get into the benefits of a long rest. Recharge items that recharge, etc. Just curious, how are you guys doing breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I can make good berries.
Okay, just making sure.
I have found a new food, and it's called coffee cakes. So that I can have coffee cakes with my coffee.
That's only if Tomvik shares his coffee with you.
I always share my coffee with him. I'm pretty sure my special coffee is not truly available, but I do have a very interesting blend here. I made this morning as we woke up, or going to bed or whatever. But it is of the good berry and of the variety in which I've got from Arcadia. A little chaos with a little bit of law and order.
Wait, did you follow some dwarfs around when we were in Arcadia?
I asked permission. I was granted permission to have coffee. It's not like I stole it or anything. That'd be crazy, right? But no, I asked permission. And yes, I did follow some dwarves around. They showed me what the coffee was.
Did you also remember to roll your 3d20s?
Not yet this morning. I haven't had my coffee yet.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's a high
Oh.
number. Oh, not bad, not bad.
Okay, well, you guys have a meal of coffee and good berries. Everything seems to be normal. I mean, the coffin mobile is the coffin mobile. So if you're ready to go, he'll get everything started again and get a move on. So 4 hours, you travel at that time. So nothing happens in the 4 hours. So you make it 640-ish miles. So 4 hours later, the sun will come up. Someone will roll me a new D12. Ah, going the opposite direction, I see. That makes these a gold chocobos. So really, there's not much difference as far as when they come back. They are a kind of still a yellowish color, but obviously closer to gold. Do they actually get anything special? They do not.
Yeah, they get sought after by somebody.
You are correct, Sai. Archie does fly so much better as a kite than this other. Would you call him the Green Goblin? Oh,
Surfer? The
oh,
green
the Green
surfer?
Surfer. That's it. That's it. Correct. Like I said, I've never heard of surfing, so it kind of threw me off.
Yeah,
It's like surfing the area where you're kind of skidding the top of the ground.
yeah. You get like a. Well, I think we need to give the other one more of a tail. So I'll pull out some string and some little bow ties and tie it to the bottom of the other one. It's all in the lift.
I see. I see.
So, Warren,
Yes.
when we were at that really hot forge, I bought this machine to help try and fix the swamp.
Okay. Oh,
I didn't
good.
know if you wanted to go with me to do that right now. Well, we're right after we eat.
Aren't we heading to the cave? We still have that dragon to take care of.
Yeah. I put a door over there so I can just go there.
Yeah, sure. If you can get there quickly and back.
While we're
I have
traveling,
never tried to bring somebody with me through a door. I don't think I can.
Oh,
around here while we're still traveling, will we all still see the smoke or no?
Yes, it is still visible.
Went up all night too.
I could open a gate to my place in the water plane and then to the door to the other place. Anyone else wants to go with us for a quick trip, and then we'll come right back.
Nah, I don't want to see a blown up area. That's also very much going to be hard for me to breathe in.
So I will open a gate to the water plane and step through.
I'll go as well.
And then gate to north of the smog area where I had put the door, where I forgot that I can't take other people through. I'm sorry. I was planning this because I wanted to work with you with this, because I know I've done some stuff you don't like, and I'm trying to be better.
I can see that.
I appreciate that. You gave me this thing, Jet, but I don't know what the fuck it does. Like, do I just like put it at the side, or do I have to like step into the smog?
For the most effective use of this item, you would have to be in the direct center of the smog and then set this down. By the way, this is not a small item. I'm not entirely sure how you're even carrying it around. I was just assuming toon shenanigans. But it's 40 feet tall and weighs tens of thousands of pounds. If you've seen the Man of Steel, that is what he is carrying around.
I don't think I'm carrying that around. I thought he gave me something in my hand. So I think
No,
what I'm
he literally picked it up and set it in front of you. Because Lynx is that strong.
I think I fucked up, Warren. Wait, can
you didn't
you
set
know
up
gates?
delivery?
Like, can I gate an object to me, Warren, or Mr. Coffee?
Ooh, I believe you have to gate an actual, like, you have to name
You
the
can
person
connect the
who
gate to a location, but it wouldn't force the item through like it does with the person.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step This might. I'm.
Just get a bag of
I
holding.
might have
and
to go back
throw it in
to
there.
Lynx and ask for delivery. I'm gonna step into the smog and see what it does to me.
First question: do you require to breathe?
Yes, I do now.
Second question: are you immune to poison?
I have no immunities.
Third question: are you resistant to poison?
I have no resistances. I have true sight to 5 feet because of my goggles,
That's sexy.
and because I'm a cherub, I can see invisible things.
Well, I mean, you could definitely travel in this. It's not pleasant, and you have a feeling that the longer you're there, the more the harder those checks are going to be to save against. But you're not entirely certain what the health effects are of this, because this was like swamp gas, basically, that was ignited by planar fire. So you're confident you could travel in it. You just don't know for how long.
So, I'm sorry. I have made this little. I step out. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'll take us back to the plane of water and back to the cart, because I, I think I gotta go talk to Lynx about delivery, or see if I can open a gate from his place to the center. And after I bring everyone back, I will say I'm sorry. Um,
Oh,
I
welcome
don't
back.
think, I don't think we can. I don't. Do you want to come with me when I go to Lynx to deliver this, or? How,
Well, I'd like to be of help if I can.
and I wanted you to be involved with it. So, if the others don't mind, like, you can always call us. We won't be far away if you guys want to head, because we can plane shift to the cart, right? Wait, have we ever plane shifted to something we didn't know where it was? I mean, I plane shifted to other things, but I mean, have we ever tried to plane? You know, it might take a little bit, but I can always come to the door here, and then be able to get you to back here. If if you want to do it while these guys are traveling, Lauren, or if you
Are
want
we
to.
at the cave, or is this in the morning before we traveled?
It was 4 hours travel, so
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, um, wherever you want it to be. Because we were talking about, well, we were eating for breakfast and stuff, so I thought it was still the morning. Sorry. Or we could
Uh,
wait till we get to the cave and we can do it after.
it might be simpler to do it after.
Sorry, I got excited and I was like, yeah, I gotta wait for the right time, and I gotta ask Roran, and
Yeah, let's do it after, because then we can just go back to the Black City and wait for them to
all right,
get back. If this
fine.
takes more than just a few minutes.
all right. So what are we supposed to do with this dragon?
Pulls up the guild cards, sees the assignment.
Are we supposed to give him a tower because he's in the wrong spot?
Yeah, he's kind of in the right spot.
Hmm. So assuming You guys step through the door, realize that this thing's too big, step back through, spend the rest of your time traveling. You get to the cave.
Oh,
It's
Oni
quiet.
was looking on his card. Sorry. Oni was looking on his card to see if what we were supposed to do with the dragon once we got here.
Kill it.
We're supposed to end his life.
And clear away any rubble, debris, stuff like that for new dwellers to come in. / take back their home.
And make sure it's all nice and clean for the.
Wait,
whole
was this requested by that Mouse King?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't remember his exact name. I'm sure Grim has it in a note somewhere.
Is he like Fred or Charlie?
We'll go with Fred because we already have a Charlie.
Fred cheese.
King Frederick. King Frederick Lamouse. Ruler over the Lamouse colonies. Would like you to retake the Cave of Wonders from the horrible dragon that has taken up residence in said cave.
You don't believe this, guys? It's from a mouse. This quest's from a mouse.
No? Cool.
That says he's a king. I haven't heard of this before. It's funny.
Mice are royalty.
Not the ones I've seen. I've seen them just take stuff and then be annoying.
See him itty bitty feet.
Well, I mean, they started out on a steamboat, and then he built up, and now he has his own land.
How did he get?
And he has his own world. Huh?
I said MR mice. MR not. OSAR. See him itty bitty feet. Oh, MR mice.
We ready for this, guys?
Not sure I am. Dragon. Fuck.
What plane was that? That was plane with rock. That was what it was. Copy plane with rock. Paste ogre cave. I mean cave. Oh look, there's a Vondar here. Goodbye, Vondar.
Does it have the fucking fight club in the front?
I don't think so.
The Simamar left one.
But there were a bunch of wyverns in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Different map.
What the?
No one's against killing the dragon, right? As I look at the dragonborn.
We can just turn them around. I mean, we've had this quest for like almost a week now, and he hasn't told us he didn't want to go on it. So
And he's getting a little soggy from all the coffee I keep forcing him to drink.
Is that why he's always wet under his feet? I was wondering why.
Yep, I thought he was peeing for a moment. I just realized he's not really drinking all his coffee.
Why do I have exhaustion 3?
You are tired.
you've been a busy boy.
Well, I've never been this busy. What the heck?
I think you have, Quagmire. I think you have.
Well, it would have cleared up by the time you got here, for whatever reason.
Why would you have? Damn.
I do like how when you have the exhaustion, if you hover over the effect that's in the top right, it actually had a table of how exhaustion affects you.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Oh, bad dice. Bad dice.
I try and fly.
Alright.
Are you crying?
My wings were burnt off.
Hey, that's not your. That is your fault. It's. Don't have to yell at me about this.
You don't-
It's not his fault.
You don't fly via your wings. You do begin to ascend, and then you realize it's not because you couldn't fly. It's not because you're flying. It's because you have a hover speed now.
You can't fly.
My wings don't help me.
Well, you fly when you hover, but it's not the same mechanic because technically, without hover flying, you're supposed to land. But they say combat happens fast enough that you don't have to force that.
Size just doing that kind of like tilting off to the left, that he's just rotating. This isn't helping.
I think you're doing good. Go upside down, man.
Does anybody happen to know how good a dragon's eyesight is? Like, for if I was to vanish from thine eye, would the dragon be able to see me? Anybody know?
I guess it depends.
You want me to go ask him?
Depends on how
Who's
old they are.
who's feeling lucky?
You always know. Right? Sounds like I might roll like a D136.
Odd or even high or low?
Oh. I'm gonna say oddly low.
It was oddly high.
Damn it. Why did I fight it, Sai? Oh, that's low.
Would you roll me a D10, sir? And someone else roll me a D64.
What did I? You didn't just have him roll a D64 because I said that.
No. A 38, you say? Roll me one more, Si. I should have said 2.
Bam! That's a 64 on 64.
A 64 on 64.
Oh, well, 64 is a reroll, so reroll.
Son of a-
And actually, roll 2 because it's reroll at advantage.
21 or 4.
You know, in tables, that can be good or bad. All depends on how the table's designed. Yeah. Yeah, the random Good starting, bad starting.
Which one do I want?
No, no, no.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. You may continue.
Once was a man from Nantucket. Kept all his money in a bucket. And a daughter named
I thought
Nan,
you were going a different way.
who married a man about the bucket, Nantucket.
You thought I was going a different way? I was just going behind some rubble. Just in case they're by the interest and they breathe fire out.
Oh, I was.
That's a myth,
Guess.
homie.
Dragons
What's
don't breathe fire?
No,
a
they
myth?
breathe candy cane.
Is there magical darkness here, or is? Oh, that's some funky stuff.
You have found out where the light from outside stops affecting the inside light.
Talk to me like I'm a child.
I wouldn't
I-
really trust you, Sai.
There's
You were
dark.
wrong about that.
There's just darkness here. I do not like it. It makes me gag. Where the fuck am I going?
Do you not have dark vision?
I don't know what that is, but there's something to the left.
I will choke you. So hard.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson last time.
This is not the rubble we're gonna have to clean, right? Alright, left or right?
I can see the dragons to the left.
Wait, that's a
Oh.
drag. That's a dragon.
It, I
Where's his hat?
imagine.
Has it seen us?
If it hasn't seen us, it's heard us.
Not if we're whispering.
I don't think it works that way.
Maybe it's like has bad hearing. Maybe.
I'm gonna stop and be perfectly quiet and listen to the cave beyond.
I'm gonna take on my giant form.
All right.
Want me to go in and ask him if he can see invisibility, Mr. Coffee?
I don't know that that would be the best answer. Always. All right, I think I'm ready. Were you going to have a conversation with this creature? What was our objective was to just remove the creature from the cave, or
Only just like does like the cutthroat around his neck.
oh,
You want me just to
Yeah.
charge in there?
so let's just go and find out. Excuse me, sir. If I were to come in here invisible, would you be able to see me? And I hide behind this rock if I can.
He appears to be looking straight at the rock.
Well, I'm not invisible, so I understand that you can see me. It's good to see you. Would you like some coffee?
What kind of dragon is that? I've never seen that.
Or maybe
That's why I said it's not a dragon.
it does not look like a dragon. Is there anything I can do to like know what the hell we're looking at?
You could always make a nature check.
Speak Draconic to it. Maybe he just only understands Draconic.
It's I think that's racist.
You don't think dragons would know Draconic? Isn't that their first language?
I think it's racist to think that's all they know.
Well, that's their first language. It's not like common that comes out no one. I used to know my own language, but then for some reason it's gone.
Why?
Don't worry about it. I don't even remember much.
Between the two of you, 19 and 22, you would know that this is, in fact, a cave dragon. And with a 22, you would know there's some nasty business about poison with them.
Nasty business about poison. Poison, ladies and gents.
One chance. Clear out. This is my cave.
Oh, wow.
The way we heard it, it's Moskowitz, King.
Mr. King Lamouse.
Yeah.
Frederick Lamouse. Of House Lamouse.
To the victor goes the spoils.
Ooh. Your name, so your name is Victor then. Very nice to meet you, Victor. Would you like coffee?
No, makes me jittery.
Oh, I have a very fine decaf. Sai doesn't enjoy as much. He likes the jittery, I think. His wings
Doesn't
vibrate.
shake it.
All this little. Poop. It's kind of it's amazing. But yes, it's really. It's a half calf. Little bit of cream in there. Little special spice I put in there. You know. No, okay. Leave is what you say. You have any
Yes.
invites with you? Your friends or just you? You're not having a party or anything? I thought I heard music when I was coming up.
No. I am the only one here.
You come on. No, what would you do? Put him in the closet or something? You gotta have your friend. Come on, it's cool. We can call him out. I heard the music, man. You were jamming, right? A little bit of jazz. I've been eyeing
The
like
music
Sai.
stopped.
Stopped.
I've been staring at Sai this like whole time, kind of like there's a little light on my visor that keeps like pointing at you, and then kind of like going towards the dragon, then you, like towards the dragon, then you, like towards the dragon. It's like
Mr. Victor,
Oh shit.
did you used to live in a tower?
Oh.
My name's not Victor.
But you said it was, sir. You said to Victor goes the spoils.
To the Victor goes the spoils.
Oh, sorry. His name is
Sorry, yes,
Victor.
the Victor.
And very apologies, sir. You are a very, very fine specimen of a cave dragon.
I feel like calling something a specimen is like kind of a weird thing.
Is it?
I feel like it's weird, like you know, calling it, it's
Especially
almost like kind of a racist kind of thing, you know.
no, a specimen is a like a specific individual of a race or species, and so calling him a specimen, which is what he is a representation of your kind. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to offend if the word specimen offended you, but those legs you got going on, oh, give me the jitters. Okay, look, we're not leaving. It's time for you to go. My friend says so. Mr. Mouse is paying generously for accommodations at this address.
I'll pay you triple to go away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on. Ooh. Question.
Can you send this to the guild?
Yeah, doesn't work that way.
Can you like we need like a confirmed payment from the guild and XP from them? Could you like letter them to the guild so
No,
that we
no,
could, like,
no, 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 no. We've already taken the mouse. We're not gonna go and change contracts because a man offers us 3 times as much.
so, well,
But it-
can't the guild handle that then? Like the guild's gotta be like, all right, well he's paying more for this, so your quest is now you have to pay more to over him. You gotta pay more than him that he's offering to them, so you could
Are you saying we get into a bidding war with Mouse?
a quest war, I would say.
Okay.
Have you done anything bad? Have you like killed like a lot of people?
I have killed dozens and dozens and dozens of mice as they in vain tried to take back their cave.
He's kind of close to being Archie, so I don't know if that's all good or bad.
He's close. What?
I feel like Archie would have killed dozens of mice just by like.
Wait,
just
do you
for
take
fun.
their crystals and stick it in a sword?
No. What psycho would do that?
Okay,
Right.
he kind of passes Archie.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
kind of
You-
doing better.
Do you consume them or is it just like murder?
Kind of hard to consume. Kind of hard to consume when there's no body left.
Figure. So it's not really murder. I'm sorry, because in your definition these are pests and you're just eliminating.
Exactly.
It's all in self-defense, right? Like they attacked you first.
Yes, if that makes you feel better.
Oh damn! It does
It
not.
does.
Oni, did that make you? That made you feel better.
It made me feel better.
Yes, yes.
The way he
was-
said that made you feel better.
Self-defense.
The
Yeah.
obvious
Yeah.
lie, which he just told you, makes you feel better.
Kind of like like he's saying that it was, so it might have been.
Warren, what do you think?
What if we could offer you a better place to live?
Then I would take the better place to live and leave this shithole.
What's a better place?
Would you like to go to the Honored Isles?
No. Anywhere but there. That dragon is too powerful and domineering. She removes the free will. She removes the free will of other dragons to be themselves.
I know this perfect city, and there's plenty of water around. And it's got nice big castles to live in.
He turns
That's
slowly and looks at you. I am a cave dragon. Cave.
But you said better.
That doesn't make.
It's a cave tower. Does that make you feel better?
Why would I want to live in a tower?
It's a cave. I'm air quoting.
Why would I want to live in a tower? I can't even fly.
You're supposed to curl around the bottom of it.
Oh no! See,
Enough of this. And he stretches his body up and then dives into the ground.
Look what you did. We were doing something, and you just had him leave.
I was gonna give him a place next to size.
We're done then.
I gave you
think
like
he's still here, but just
I
on the
gave you
ground.
like 5 minutes to just murder that guy.
Because you had to be
We were
like a
supposed to
racist dragon. God damn it.
I should have just
Yeah.
cast Ace on you.
Oh, I have 20 feet of tremor sense, by the way.
You would feel something underneath your feet as it passes by you.
Oh,
I think it's going behind us.
Did it leave a hole?
No, the beautiful part about these dragons is they don't.
Wait, do you guys think like as it ate the dirt, it pooped it out behind him?
No, it looked more like the dirt literally parted for it, and then as it entered, it sealed itself back up.
So you see, you're making it worse. You're being very racist to him right now. I bet he could hear us underground. That's why he's leaving. Like he's like, oh, this racist is in my house.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna go make sure he's not eating our chocobos.
whatever. He's a bitch dragon. Oh shit! No, Archie's out there. We're good.
Yeah, but
Oh, you mean he can eat? Art?
Oh, damn.
How far do you have tremor sense out to?
20 feet.
He has left your tremor sense space, and he does appear to be heading south.
Oh shit! He's going to murder the chocobos.
I mean, I can see him. He's not there.
he's probably gonna look for a better home.
Yeah.
Away from this
Did he leave any
racist.
money behind?
There's a
How many
bunch of.
houses?
You do see a bunch of like weird pyramid-like stones in the back corner where he was.
Oh man, there's a dead body in here.
All right,
Is this dead body here?
Yes, it is.
What, is it a fight or what? Is it?
Oh no, it's a like an elven person. They are impaled on spikes made of earth.
It's probably to get guild member. Any guild
it
cards?
wasn't at Frank Quest, and it got bumped up because somebody died.
Well,
Since you were able to see Roran, you will see the cart and chocobos flip over as it emerges from the ground, flipping your cart over. And the people in the cart will take 2d6.
If they're in the cart, aren't they invulnerable?
No, that is offered currently because that's too expensive of a spell during the day.
Right.
It was still in travel mode. But, I mean, you're still not technically wrong. They can't die while they're on the cart. They can still take damage, though. Sai is the only person who, for whatever reason, has actually died on the cart.
Cart doesn't like me. Warren, did he keep going?
Did he emerge or? Yeah. No, he's here.
He's going to turn towards you, Roran, and reel back like he's about to breathe. Except he does not breathe where you think he's going to. At the last second, as he's releasing his breath attack, he aims up. Crashing into the ceiling of the cave, rocks fall down and collapse the entrance of the cave.
Hey, Tofik, did you hear that like noise?
Yeah, it would be loud enough to like rumble the entire cave, by the way.
You heard that, right?
I did. Oh yeah, I heard that.
What was that?
I'm guessing a cave-in of some sort.
You don't think we're trapped in here?
No.
Surely the others wouldn't let that happen, right? Well, you're too busy looting the body.
Oh, they would. But I think we have ways to get ourselves out of this predicament.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't.
Are there any openings in the cave-in at least 1 inch in diameter?
Odd or even.
Odd.
You are correct. Then yes, there is a few.
My air form lets me pass through any hole 1 inch in diameter. So I will try to pass through the cave-in.
As I see Roran going through, I dimension door out.
Odd or even.
That's a highly odd question to ask.
You go to dimension door and you like smack right into the rock. Is there a way? So if I give you tremor sensei vision, how does that? Does it actually show you where it is?
I see a negative 20 feet.
Then
I can highlight it, but I can't see it.
got it.
Although the range is much larger than it should be.
So how do you handle when someone has multiple types of vision? That is a good question. Oh, is that where detection mode comes into play, you think, Grim?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Field tremor 20 feet.
Trying to see if there's a, like, because, like, the reason why it works with invisibility is because there's a condition for invisibility. Is there a condition for burrowed that we should be using? Yes. So if I put this on him.
There he is. Just popped in. Yes, I got in range.
Interesting.
Gone. Back.
That's cool. Well, at least it's working. Aid now appears to be trying to go away from you, so if there's something you want to do, you can go ahead, but otherwise he's going away.
I don't think I have anything that can hit him underground.
Okay. Then you feel him leave your tremor sense range heading east, because if he can't have it, then nobody can. So Archie takes a -9 from the cart flipping over, and Bodhi takes a -9 from the cart flipping over.
keep trying to dimension door to try and get out because Roran's out there.
Oh, yeah, this won't be a roll every time. This was to determine whether something happened or not. So every time you dimension door, you keep bouncing off the wall.
So I can't get out
At least not through dimension door means, no. You did see Roran pass through the rocks in an air form, but...
So did that body have a kill card on it?
No. But you do find those crystals I was talking about.
Oh, sweet crystals.
Well, not crystals. These are like funky shaped pyramids. And you guys have seen, I believe this is the group that actually has seen them. These look like XP crystals.
We're XP rich.
There are currently 865 in a pile.
You wouldn't happen to have bag of holding, would you? Oh, topic. I don't think you would.
Yes, I do have a bag of holding.
Oh, sweet.
Alright,
So just carry them out that you can carry, and I'll carry them out that I can carry. How much do they weigh?
Less than a pound. Like 10 of them's a pound.
Start grabbing some and throwing them in my backpack.
While they're collecting crystals, what's everybody else doing?
Trying to remove rocks to get out to help Roran.
I'll pass back through the rubble and tell them the dragons moved on. So I guess we've cleared it out of the cave. We just need. Well, we can probably plane shift out of here and then back to the other side of the cave in, and then we just need an opening for the mice to be able to get back into the cave, which is, I think, is already there. Smash it
And
with
if
that.
the hole is mouse size, then they don't have to worry about bigger guys coming in.
Yeah.
So, wherever Roran came out, I pull out like a little drill, and I'm just gonna start like honing it out the hole, so they have like a little pathway. And I'll put a little gate and a door on it.
Sure.
Oh, all right. We found some XP crystals from this dead elf.
Was that the dragon's hoard?
No. Maybe.
It's Oni's horde.
Yeah, I found a dead elf first.
Yep. He's asking me to transport a bunch of these crystals.
We could also find out how much XP each has in them and share it all around.
You're a good man, Oni. Mama, and why would you think I didn't have a bag of holding? What, you think I'm a robot? I just carry shit around with me? Or maybe I just don't have the need to carry stuff?
Well, it's not like you don't show it off that much, so I just didn't think you had it. I think like
No,
most people have it.
it's just not necessary to be flashy with things. I'm already flashy enough with my coffee dispenser. Just swinging around a bag. Oh, look, I can hold 1,000,000 of these crystals in this bag here. Yay. No, people don't need to know that.
I would think like you do like the trick where you're like, oh, I poured this coffee into this bag and I poured it out the bag, and it's like, oh, my bag wasn't wet, and you know why? Because the bag is a bag of holding.
Yeah, I feel um, sleight of hand magic, which is, fabulous when done correctly. Um, I feel that I was better at it at one time or another, but be that as it may. Um, but sleight of hand magic is always good with like the coin up close, personal, something, you know, I don't know, but that would be interesting, I guess. Pour in the coffee and then pull out. Oh my God, that's a sword, ram it into your gut. Oh, yeah. Killed you for money, you elf person.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Elf. May you see your um elf
Your maker.
land. Your
Oh,
elf
yes.
maker.
Yes. Elfland. Oh, elf. May you travel to uh a land beyond this one, as though this were a place stuck between others.
And he just only just nods his head like, yeah.
Don't jump off that boat, bro. Don't jump off the boat. Just keep going. Let me check his pockets again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was muted. I asked you to make an investigation check.
I'm all like, do. I'm like, he must be doing some hard crunching numbers back there. Investigation. Oh, damn.
Yeah, you find nothing of note other than like bits of string, loose button, some broken glass to what looked like maybe a potion bottle.
I like put a coffee cup down on him while I'm looking. This man had one of the coffee cups. You fucking thief, you deserve to die, you fucking crappy elf, and I spit on him. I can't spit on him, I just make like the gesture and the sound.
Tua? Man, it's a little bit of effort. Oh, just now caught what I said? There.
Oh, never mind, that was my coffee cup. Sorry, sir. This will just take a second. It's a fucking hammer drill bit too, which is fucked up. I mean, there's a concrete drill right there.
The only way to drill.
Yeah, hammer
Anything
drill.
over this
Yeah,
way?
I agree with you, sir.
As you go that way, Roran, you find even more of the XP crystals. An additional 291.
I'll start collecting those.
That didn't take you long. That's like 29 pounds altogether.
No, I'm just laughing.
So, after collecting the crystals, Sai has made a way for you guys to get out. What would you like to do now?
I'll check the guild card to see if it's actually completed.
And as you do that, you hear the sound of trumpets. Do, 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 do. And a horde of mice pour in. And when I mean a horde, I mean like tens of thousands. And riding upon what looks like 4 giant like rats with a platform that they're balancing on their bodies, with a little tiny golden throne, is a rat who is wearing a bright red like shoulder cape and like one of those old-fashioned like bardic hats. Ah, you must be the adventurers who saved my fair city. 'Tis I, King Frederick.
And we made it so the hole's smaller, so you can protect it better.
Ah, thank you indeed. I will inform the guild that you have completed thine quest.
Was there anything else you needed?
No, thank you very much. Bigger person. Smaller person. Bigger person again. And they start just like splitting off in a Y shape to fill out the other spaces. To my castle.
Put the finishing touches on the portcullis.
Shit, he said castle. Sir, does your castle have a tower?
No, why would we have a tower?
Just wow. Just asking.
Thank you, Mr. Coffee.
You're welcome, sir. You saw where I was going with that.
Yeah. So, as we're leaving, I was like, did you guys see a castle in there?
No. I did not examine the whole place, so I could not tell you if there was a castle or not.
I get down and I do the little crank to get the portcullis up.
I lean over to Tofik. Those crystals you collected. What kind of pile were they in? The shape of it?
Pyramid.
This is freaking mice poop. This is his poop. He pooped the mice out. High five, Roran. Thank you. We have
That's not where
mice
he was
poop.
going, though.
What? What are you saying?
Did the mice build the castle out of the XP crystals?
Unless they built it off. There was
They're
one
gonna,
on the elf, so
they're gonna be upset. We're gonna think that dragon done take their castle. So we should get in the cart and get out of here. Nothing said anything about not taking a castle.
First we need to flip
technically,
the cart back over.
also technically they asked us to clean the the mess, so we did clean it by taking
That's
the
fair.
destroyed.
Simple Susan, I think, to flip over this card. Anybody have a very simple spell they can use to do it? Or
Yeah,
I could do it.
I
you
have.
tell it to revert, and it goes back to like figurine size.
Oh damn, you're right. But then do we get to re-roll chocobos?
Yeah,
Do
they're
we get
gold. They're not the.
I know that's what I'm saying. Do we get to re-roll them when we do that, so we could like try to get better ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Let's
But
do that.
we're also we have completed this. So, which is the next step? Do we go to the shop, then back, or do we split?
I still want to go check out that smoke signal or that smoke sign. It was up. It's been up since all night, so something must keep like letting the fire go on, or the smoke must be keep going on.
Well, do you guys want to start heading to that, and then we will catch up with you?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you don't forget to bring the machine again.
Hang on, it's just gonna be me and a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
I'm gonna be here. I'm not a
Yeah,
cardboard.
it's just going to be you and a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
Only looks at himself. Just looks down at his hands.
I wink at the devil on on side shoulder. I love it when I say something, and I say it in particular for the older gentlemen's in the room when I'm at work, and like kids are looking like what, and like two people are laughing at it, like the six people that are standing there, and it makes me very happy because I knew the younger
Target
ones.
audience got it.
Yeah, it was perfect. Like I've said some things where I knew like certain people knew about a certain subject. And so I'll say things and people that dude just starts laughing and everybody's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, What? You didn't think that shit was funny?"
Yeah.
Some of your target audience was getting food, but I heard you.
If you guys are going to continue on, then we can just flip the cart. You guys can continue on.
Sure, you can do that.
Everybody on one side.
I'll pass out mighty bananas to everyone.
I thought we were
So
just
y'all
gonna
know.
revert it and pop it back.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you revert it if you can immediately bring it back because I thought we were going to the Black City.
No, we can just flip it. I'm guessing we're strong enough to flip it over and flip it back. But I think there's an earthquake or some kind of dimensional shifting going on here. We need to get moving. I need to start kiting Artie.
What the hell
Archie.
happened to the cart? Why is it moving?
I don't know, Archie. Where are you, what happened? You were so slender and slim you had the perfect woman's body for a kite, and now you're a normal person again. Oh, what happened? You're like doing like a dance with the cart. It's kind of cool. Archie.
All right,
got some
well,
good news, Archie.
cardboard cutout's
Give me
not
the
cardboard
cart.
cutout anymore.
Card, Archie.
Got some good news for you, Archie. Sai saved you from death
Nice.
because
I kicked you.
you were about to get nuked by 20 of those angels at the same time.
Oh,
I think there was something else you were supposed to tell him too, because you told us to remind you of something.
Oh yes, the disease you had from the very beginning, the Toon one, it's gone completely now.
oh, nice.
It was only at 0.
There we go. Sorry, it took me a little longer today. It was horrendous on the way home.
Welcome back.
It's okay.
We
We nearly killed you and then got you flipped over in the cart.
Yeah, sounds about right.
the dragon did us a solid as it left, made it so that the hole was smaller. But
You probably have weird you probably have weird strings tied to like your heels, like with like bows on them that stretch out behind you. And then you also see that Bodhi Kai's little thing also has like little like strings attached behind him, like bows attached to it, almost like reminiscent of like kite tails.
Me and Sai were going to go to the swamp to fix the eternal smog thing.
I did hear about that, and I heard you guys were working on the. I looked aside. You got some type of machine from Lynx, right?
yeah, that's what we were gonna do. Only wanted to go north from here and check out the smoke next to the crater of Sahith.
Uh-huh.
And me and Roran were gonna go and see about getting that delivered and
Okay.
see
Yeah.
how we had to do that. And then we were gonna catch up with you guys.
Let me know where I am best suited. I will fill in the gaps.
Mr. Coffee will be happy that he is not surrounded by 2 kites and an Oni anymore.
Still cardboard cutouts, my friend. Still cardboard cutouts.
So I will pull out my guild card and I'm sending to Lynx and say, is it okay if we plane shift to your shop to retrieve the machine that I had bought?
I wonder why it's been here.
The response back is, you can try.
Oh damn!
Isn't his shop on the Honored Isles?
Mm-hmm.
Still have the boat.
Well, we have his permission, so I guess I can use my cubic gate to plane shift us to his shop.
That's the funny part is, normally you wouldn't, but because you have that specific cubic gate, yes, you can go there.
Well, that's cool.
Normally, like, even if you know the place exists, the plane shift spell and the gate spell will just automatically fail. But your cubic gate is literally programmed for it, so...
Lover of cubes for the win.
You find yourself in front of his shop, while the rest of them get moving towards the north. I'm a goblin.
Hi, I'm a goblin. We I bought a terraforming machine, and I need to find out, like, can we get it delivered to the middle of a smog place that's very poisonous, or like do we have to do that ourselves? And did you get any cool items for sale?
I'm a goblin.
That was the correct answer.
He just looks very confused. Keeps looking at you. Keeps looking at himself. Keeps looking at you. Keeps looking at himself. Another one walks up.
Lynx sold me a terraforming engine.
The other one looks at the other guy, looks at you. Okay. Terraforming engine. Right.
Is there a delivery charge to get it delivered someplace?
No, not for one of that size.
Warren, do you know like the place where he's gonna get it? Where the center would be?
I haven't been to the center of the swamp, but
Could we tell you that we want it to be put in the center of what used to be called the Druid's Bane Swamp?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Get right on that. The other one still is looking down at himself, looking at you, looking down at himself, looking at you. I'm a goblin. I'm a goblin.
Give
I'm a
me
goblin.
coffee cake.
I'm a goblin. I'm goblin. They're conversing. Sir, he says he's confused. When you walked in here, you said you were a goblin, but you don't look like a goblin.
Oh.
When you say I'm a goblin in common, it just means I'm a goblin.
Sorry. I thought I was
Where were the racist comments on that one,
Yeah,
Oni? when it really was racist.
I wasn't there. I couldn't make it. Couldn't say anything.
Anyway, we'll get right on that for you.
Warren, do you need anything?
no, I'm fine.
I could tell you a fire extinguisher to help with those wings.
I think they're supposed to be on fire.
Okay. You sure?
Oh. Well, I don't entirely know. So last time I was here, Mr. Link said he could upgrade my book, but he never charged me for it. So I don't think he upgraded my book.
Well, I'll go ask. He goes into the back.
Did you just slander Lynx?
Oh, he was busy. There was a lot of stuff going on.
I feel like you just slandered the man.
Oh, no. If you remember, I said he couldn't alter your book. That was the one thing he couldn't do.
Oh, he couldn't alter the book. Sorry.
No, you're asking him to alter an item created by the goddess of magic or something created from her proximity. He can't alter ancient texts. He could. It just wouldn't do you any good. It'd be like a bunch of scribbles that are like really bad drawings.
That's fair. Thank you. And have a good day.
Yeah, my original answer was you asked for a better book of spells for me to cast. He has those, but he can't alter your book.
So he has a better book, but he can't alter. How much would a better book be?
Good question.
Blade in a guardian's back. Fucked up Pop, my friend. She's reading your story.
Which one did I give you again? I don't remember what it's called.
Atlas of Endless Horizons.
Well, do you want a spell book for more spells or one that does something different that's better?
Different that's better.
Oh, those were actually low rolls for once. 50,000 iridium.
Slide my card.
He will hand you something called the Aegis Grimoire.
Would it be possible to upgrade my Sentinel Shield with defensive bonus, like a +1 or +2?
Oh yeah, totally. That's easy work.
How much would that cost?
Depends. Do you want it with a curse?
I'd prefer without.
Hold on. So uncommon. So it starts from common. Sentinel Shield's also uncommon, isn't it?
Yeah.
So to get a +3 knocks it to a very rare. So the upgrade per process. Where's my notes on that? 15,000 total.
15. I think I have that. Yes, I do. Okay, I'll take that.
You can upgrade it to a +3. He takes the shield from you. One moment. Walks back through the door. A strange phenomena. Last time you guys were here, every time the door opened, you were blasted by fire. Well, I guess you guys, never mind. That was the other group. So it would be a phenomenon you don't notice. Never mind. He comes back, and the shield looks like the materials have been changed out. Finer materials. You can change it to a +3 Sentinel Shield.
Great. Thank you.
Hmm. While they're shopping, the funny part is that you guys actually would have to go down for a long rest. Or, yeah, no, because you guys did the 6 hours before you left. So, Archie, as you started to go, you're like, wait a minute. We needed a rest. because it took you exactly 29 hours to get here from your last one.
Are we all at the shop, or is it just Roaring at the shop right now?
Just Roaring and Sai. You're driving the cart north.
Got it.
Well, you started and then realized we need rest.
Got it.
So, before the other group goes down for a long rest, is there anything you guys want to accomplish? Is it-
My lucky deck now.
Okay. How many are you drawing?
2 cards.
All right, you know what to do.
It's 3D 100, right? And then take the best, or is it 2D?
Yes, 3D 100. So since you're drawing 2 60 100s, and then, but roll them in sets of 3. Yeah, like that, and then pick the best result. So that second set of 3D 100s, you're gonna have to completely re-roll because all of those are re-roll.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure anything after 50 or 60 is like you have to re-roll.
I will take the 53. You gain 1 of your ability score by 2.
Okay, yeah, that's stars.
Exceed 20, but can't exceed 24. So I will be exceeding 1 of my scores now. I'll be giving it to my wisdom. So that's the first one, wisdom, and then second one. Yep, have to re-roll.
Every one of them. 60, 25, 32. '60's not bad. $32's not bad. I know which one you should take for RP purposes, but I'm not going to tell you which one. I know exactly which one you're looking at.
You know what? Yeah, I have to do it. I have to do it.
Roll the 2d10 then. Hey, you get a whole foot taller. So, Tofik, as you're sitting there brewing your coffee, getting things ready to settle down for the night, you see this maniac draw 2 cards from the deck. One shines bright like a star, and he glows with a bluish hue. And then the second card just kind of crumbles and only grows a foot taller.
Ha!
Nice. What are you, like 3'7" now?
4 foot, actually.
Yeah.
He's getting into dwarf territory.
Archie, a young man is growing up. Archie, a young man is growing up.
I know. What the hell just happened?
He drew from that fucking deck. That's one day is going to remove his man.
And the last time you draw from that deck, you end up fucking stone with Psy fighting death.
Sai did a great job. He did.
But I have luck on my side now.
Oh,
I have. Yeah. I get to now choose if I want to die or not. I choose my fate.
Really? Who's the god of death? I mean, who's the god of luck? My bad. If I might just have killed somebody.
I'm glad. I have now 58 HP now instead of 38. Thank God.
Right?
Low, but God.
I told you there was really only one pick. I mean, all of those were good picks because the other two would have came in handy at some point. But this one's your most immediately good effect.
And was that was the RP one that you were referring to?
Yes, because it's the one that makes him grow in height, and that's been like his crux the entire campaign thus far, is how short he is.
Yeah, I feel like that yeah, as a character thing, I feel like he would have probably picked that one too, unless the other two are just like, oh hell no, become a god. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 feet higher. Give me a foot. Give me a foot.
No, one of them
Oh,
was
God, or
one of them was basically within the next year, if he used the card, he could know the exact location of a specific object. And then the last one was basically a free true resurrection.
Oh, he has. Yeah, that whole 1 year thing is kind of.
When he uses the true resurrection, does he lose that 1 foot he just gained?
No. I mean, if you really want to torture him, learn the spell reincarnate, and that's how you torture him.
Yeah, but I can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
But if you reincarnate him, you know he's coming back as something tall, like a fucking furry dog or something.
No, the valid curse thus far has been they come back as skeletons. I swear, every time reincarnate's been casted, except on you, the first result is always a skeleton.
Really?
It's just happened that way every time. That was apparently one of the things that Dylan got mad about.
Who
'Cause
claimed
his-
he came back? That was a weird one. Eh. Well, don't you actually? Doesn't the spell say you know what you're coming? Let's read that spell again.
It doesn't tell you what you're going to come back as because it is a random roll on the table. But what you come back as maintains your previous life experience, except you swap out all the racial features.
I was wondering. I thought it said something like you know what kind of body, even though it is a random roll, like I thought it said
Yeah.
like, you know what body you're coming back into, and you can choose to.
Yes, because you still have to be technically willing to have the spell cast on you. Or for you.
Yeah, you know what, or that's the other one, like the resurrection. You know what God the person resurrecting you belongs to.
Wait, I want to know, what does this message mean? What does that mean, that I fight actual death?
Don't worry about it. There's no way you're gonna roll what is it? 350s in a row, right?
Oh my god, I hope not.
I mean, you never told Lynx not to put a curse on it.
This is gonna be my pebble in my shoes.
You're not wrong. But I mean, you basically always get to have the best result of the poll, or the result that you want at least. So the odds of that happening are astronomical.
1 in a million.
Yep. But as Monday learned, a million's not that big a number.
Not at all, I'm telling you.
Monday got $100 million gold. Because fucking the dice gods wanted them to.
And that's when you're like, I'm done. See you guys later. Where you going? Doing whatever the fuck I want to. What are you talking about?
They almost did. That's the funny part. It's like, so off topic, but they basically were doing a quest for the artisans guild, for the blacksmith portion of it, to go fight adamantine golems, because you kill the golems, you get a whole bunch of adamantine. Well, the ones they found were bigger than they should have been, and when I did the actual math, they come out to be like 100,000 pounds. So I'm like, this would be 100,000 pounds of adamantite. And then they learned when they bring it back to blacksmiths, it wasn't adamantite. It was an alloy with adamantite in it. So it was worth even more. So it was worth like 100 million. That the blacksmithing guild looked at them and said, "Can we do a payment plan?" They gave them 30% up front.
Yes, you can. Actually.
And the first thing,
Per body.
yeah, they killed 2.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it would have been good, and I would have retired as a.
They almost did. They almost did.
Nothing else for you to do. You know,
Well, the quest is to become the king, so emperor. Sorry.
maybe that one person who's got the shard would continue or whatever, but I'd be like, yeah, dude, we are. Yeah, if fuck being emperor, I'll pay that motherfucker to do shit for me.
True. Although the emperor is moving on to better things. Anyway, I'm sorry. Side topic.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
well, you couldn't pay the current emperor anything to fucking do anything for you.
So you guys obviously go down for long rest. The other two, that's up to you guys whether you guys want a long rest now, but you do feel the fatigue of 29 hours worth of travel.
So the goblins and lynx are going to be delivering it to the middle of the swamp. They said.
Yep.
All right,
Free of
then
charge.
We can just return to the others.
Is it going to be turned on?
Are they turning on or just like putting it there?
Yeah, is this delivery and hookup, or is this just a see, man? You're kind of racist in that whole I'm a goblin thing. You might not.
Well, I guess we'll find that
Let's
out
charge
later.
extra for that.
We return to them.
It's okay. He didn't ask for a no curse on the Aegis of Grimoire either. See, the funny thing is that was a perfect demonstration of Lynx's shop. The one who wasn't rude to him, they asked if he wanted the curse or not. The one that was rude to them, guess what? They didn't ask.
You not a goblin.
Did you know Goblin had all or no?
I know all goblins, all the languages, so I assumed I was saying it, but apparently I was saying it in common. Oh, good. I don't know where the book is anyway, so I can't.
Griffin Saddlebag 4. Yeah, apparently a fourth one came out this week. Oh, you'll like it. You'll like it. This is like what every spellcaster has fucking wanted. So as you guys are going to sleep, the other two teleport in, gate in, various methods of it coming to back to the cart. And the cart is invincible, so you guys get your 10 hours of rest without interruption. Those are not so good rolls.
Well, when you roll 3d20 and the answer is 14.
Yeah, that you rolled low.
So much.
You rolled less than average.
You know, highest one could have been is a 12. And I didn't hear any like boo, so I know I didn't roll any. Well, I don't know if it rolls a boo if I roll one on that.
It does.
So I guess the lowest would have been 10, or the highest could have been 10.
So you wake up. It is getting close to mid-afternoon. Actually, it is afternoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on that device while we start heading out.
They delivered it.
Yeah, we can just head out.
Also, I don't want to brag or anything, but I got taller.
Oh, wrong group.
Are you now medium size?
I'm not in the medium size yet, but I will be.
Where the hell are we?
In another foot.
Or 2.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's where I am. How did I get there? Oh, I see how I got there. Okay. I was on a map that I've never seen before. Must be one of Grimm's. Okay, so you are in the cave. It is roughly 3,000 miles. So 4 more hours. It'll be dark, so I guess 54 times 3, or 55 times 4, 216. Anything happened to you during this point? That was the wrong one. No, nothing happened to you. This it was 216. Darkness falls. Archie, you activating Ghost Rider?
Negative.
So you want to keep your...
Oh, do we not have the fastest ones?
Nope, they are golden right now.
Okay, then yes.
Uh, 20, 30, 6, so 16 hours. 154 times 16 is 2. So this is your 20th hour at 6:24, 64. You are close enough now that you can see the crystal wall. It's still way in the distance for you guys at the here. But you also would have noticed as you're traveling north a giant forest of purple trees. $15, $16. So you're at 20. So at this point, Archie, would you roll me that D12, please? As your chocobos are about to change. A 10. Your chocobos go from gold to purple.
Damn.
You have 9 hours left, so 54 times 9. 46. Oh, I forgot to see if there was even an encounter. My bad. Yes, there was. What kind of encounter are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4 encounters. All right. Hmm. What would you be going against? Is the question. You find it, Grim?
Nope.
Really?
The only aegis things I found were shields.
Well, it might actually be a shield, but it's also a spellbook.
Okay, the guy looked at shields, and I'm like, that's not it.
Yeah, I think it's technically a Grimoire, but it's also, I think the item type is actually shield. That might be why. So after one moment, I locked up my machine, looking up a monster for you guys. Give me a minute. Oh, hush yourself. Yes, this is in fact a shield grim. All right. Anyway, ooze. You are actually, as you are approaching the circle and making your way in, this would have been like 6 hours into the travel. Archie, roll me another d12. Oh, that's funny. Excuse you, sir. So they weren't gold. They were giant red chocobos before they turned gold. Before they turned purple. As randomly, while you were driving and flying through the air, they turned from skeletal chocobos for just a briefest of seconds into giant red chocobos before turning back into skeletal chocobos. After that, you guys actually would run into that one would actually cancel out the other ones. Never mind, no encounter. As you're flying through the air, Archie, you don't notice this seemingly like black hole in the sky as you fly through it. You are leapt 200 miles to the northeast. And then from here,
The chain, like the shifter, no.
yeah, you would notice the landscape around you changes almost.
It's
Not. You notice it's a definite change, but because the kind of alley you're on is the same, it's sort of monotonous. So you do notice the change based upon what stars you can see, but it's almost unrecognizable beyond that. And your giant plume of smoke is now directly to your north rather than northeast. And the object is rather big. Would you be able to? Oh no, you're at night. Never mind. Actually, when you get to here, it's daytime. So as you get to here, still continuing the same path, you can barely see it now, but it looks like the wreckage of something giant and metal.
the hell's that?
Oh my god, it's the T-187.
It's the wreckage of something big, metal.
I told you what it was. Does this one look like the same kind of giant wreckage of metal like the one from Naze's base?
No. This one is significantly bigger. This is actually as big as the Black City. It's just hard to know how big the Black City is to you because it's in a mountain. So it's not like you're going to get an aerial view above it. You know what I mean? I mean, not like a bird's eye view, I should say. You can get an aerial view because you can fly there, sort of. Do you continue to go towards it?
Shall
Say
we
we
see
could
if
find
anyone's
nice
alive?
stuff. Oh yeah, and also that.
Yes. Everyone has that Luke Goblin soul in them.
I am almost the size of a goblin. Was the size of a goblin, so it's only fair.
I suppose. Alright, so 4 more hours to travel gets you right at the cusp. As you feel the exhaustion start to set in.
Just we rest.
I mean, you don't have to. You could push yourselves if you want to keep going.
That's a no.
Oh, come on. Where's the fun in that? Alright, fine. 10 hours later. Actually, the red circle is the size of the ship, so you're like on the edge of the ship as you guys wake up for the afternoon.
Alright, anyone ever been on a ship that much? Like this kind of size? Okay, I'll take that silence as a no.
Cricket.
How badly... How much, like, of an impact is it, like, that it took to the ground? Is it deep into the ground, or it's just like it kind of skirts?
Some of it is above ground, some of it's somewhat subterranean.
I'll message our mentor just saying, is there a missing airship? Question mark.
Not that we're aware of.
Hit him with a thumbs up emoji.
Okay, fair enough.
Should we just start shouting? See if anyone's alive?
I don't think shouting from all the way outside here is really gonna get everyone's attention that could be deep inside. Is there like a door or something, like a way to enter?
No, this looks quite a bit larger than that. It's very flat. So the parts that you can see, you don't see a door, at least not right away.
I have 90 feet of fly speed. Can I fly over the ruins? Maybe 200 feet out and then back just to see what I could see.
Sure. As you do that, you would notice immediately that you are not alone. And I'm pretty sure you know what you see, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. You see these guys wandering about the ship. They appear to be moving various pieces of wreckage, attempting to repair. Do I have a picture of the other things you see? Hold on. I have to remember what those things are even called. That's right. That's right. They are called a certain G word.
Golems?
No. He knows what a golem is. You see a bunch of these, with said golems, like in these metallic-looking chairs that float above the ground.
I'll fly back to the others. Does it look like they noticed me?
No, they are busy repairing their ship.
Alright, I'll fly back and say, I saw some really, really big golems. Looks like they're repairing the ship and the frog-like people.
Frog-like people? Oh, I don't think I ever heard of those.
I got the impression that they may have been like they're the survivors of the crash and they're reclaiming their ship.
Should we ask if they want our assistance or just leave them alone?
I don't think any of us have technological expertise.
So you wouldn't happen to know like any like it, how advanced are the tunes? Like do they have technology like this advanced or wait. Our topics, aren't you like one of the oldest people here? When did you know about this?
No. Well, yeah, maybe I am probably, but no.
Topic.
Yes.
Make an insight check or history. Whether you want to recall upon a memory or see what you know about something in the past.
Let's see. The memory thing. So history, no insight.
History if you're trying to recall. History is if you're trying to recall historical fact in this case.
Go with insight on this one.
As you're saying, yes, I'm the oldest person here, but no, I don't. And he doesn't even finish his sentence before he just stops moving for a second. And his eyes glow red. Tofik, you don't remember much, but you are flashed back to a very strange space. It appears to be metallic in in all directions. The sky appears to be the dull gray of steel with clouds that look like they're made of like tin or a darker metal. The ground beneath you feels like it is made of pure iron. You see creatures roaming around that look like dinosaurs, but completely mechanized. Like a mech T-Rex and mech pterodactyls just flying about. And as your perspective shifts and you look in the direction opposite of where you were looking, you see a ship similar to the one that you're looking at. You don't know if it's the same one because there was no identifiers on the ship that you saw, and there's no identifiers on the ship that you're looking at in your memory now. But it's not, in this memory, it's not complete. It's half built. And you can see others that look similar to you. Not the same model, but similar to you, working on this massive structure. And then after a brief second, you're back in your body.
Hey, Tofik, you were saying something. Tofik. Only like claps his hands, like jumps and tries to clap his hands in front of his face, but can't even reach like halfway. He only reaches his chest.
I believe my ancestors might have been involved in the construction of this ship. Or, what, what, oh my.
Like, so you have been part of this? Like,
It's a weird, like, vision or. I don't know. I'll tell him about the whole vision.
that's that's a weird world.
Right, they still had and the T-Rex still had little arms. Like, why would you even put the arms on there? They seem um, worthless or use, not very useful.
Uh, well, they were an apex predator, so maybe the arms are like a helpful thing.
No, they are short and tiny. You believe that because when they were ravaging food, they were biting each other's arms, and so it's like, why have an arm if my friend over here is going to eat it while trying to eat a Brachiosaurus or something?
Friends don't eat friends.
They did, and that's why they say, I guess, T-Rexes just don't have arms.
I believe another conspiracy that someone made a wish spell.
One cast
Uh,
wish and wish for the T-Rexes to have big heads and little arms so they just can't grab it.
yeah, because if they had like longer arms, they would be like the super apex predator. So someone's like, I can't have that happen, and the Great Wizard is like, I will use my wish, the
Tiny arms.
greatest wish.
Amazing.
I feel
They
like there's
added
always conspiracies.
they added that they and did you know that they added that arm length to the bugbears?
Well, yeah, I believe so. Because if you gets rid of like an extra arm, the arm has to go somewhere. It's just like how magic always. Well, where do we get like flame and lightning from? Like they has to come from somewhere.
So I'm guessing
Mm.
we're not gonna go talk to these guys then, because they're fixing the ship.
Oh yeah. Do you want to go help them fix the ship that you said you were help building, or you and your people?
I don't. Do they seem friendly to me?
Well, there's none near you, so
Oh, in my vision, was it like?
they seemed indifferent. Sort of like you were just a cog in the machine.
But that is hmm, that would be a team effort, I guess. You know, it's a massive ship being rebuilt by very large beings. Maybe they didn't want to be seen crashing here. Have we? Does this seem like anything besides that we've seen before?
Not really. It does sort of resemble an airship, but most of your airs, I mean, the closest thing you can think you've not think you that you have seen is the Lynx's airship that you guys went to pass through the door, but it wasn't even it wasn't this large.
You think aliens are real? Maybe they're aliens.
Oh, what do you mean by aliens, Oni? We know there's other planes of existence. There are beings that reside in the astral plane and on the ethereal plane, which are mirrors of our world. I guess of those exist. Does Shadowfell exist here?
Yeah.
Like like the Shadowfell, like that is just our world in reverse. So there's people there also. Um,
But I'm not like talking about planes. You know, like what? You know how there's like other stars outside, like
What
our.
do you define an alien as?
Well, you know how like well, I was trying to explain like you know how there's other stars around here, like even our sun is like a star, so we kind of orbit the star. And what if there's like other planets out there that orbit other stars? And these people right here are actually from another planet. Like they aren't from here or like but they're in our plane. Like they lived in our plane, but they weren't from this planet. You know?
so out of character question, DM. Does planetary physics exist in this universe?
Yeah.
Okay. So what he said, we circle it. It's like we're pretty sure we circle a sun that's traveling at ungodly speeds through a mass of other stars and stuff.
Whoa. I didn't say that.
Are there other stars?
There
Is the sun
are.
not moving?
Oh no, yours. Which sun?
Whatever one we travel around.
There's three.
Well, they all travel around each other, right?
They all travel around you.
What the? This planet's the center of the fucking.
Because there are three stars of equal gravitational pull.
That's gotta be crazy.
Now you know why there's 29 hours.
Okay, so, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so, if the stars in the world, if you counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, per planet, um, only I think there'd have to be other beings of such. Do you think these are those beings here, Oni?
Yeah. Well, their ship is big and as big as well, Black City, or it might be bigger than Black City. And you know, like I think someone would have spot this, like if like an adventure or something, like a rumor would have happened if someone would have saw this. And then now it's just here crash. I feel like there would have been much more news about this.
So, you believe this could be a Starjammer ship, um, versus an astral frigate.
Yeah.
Hmm, I like that. Be interesting if it was a star, spelljammer. We could, you know, commandeer the ship and go for a ride.
Oh, you think they'll allow us to do that?
No,
Like we help them fix it and then we just take it?
mm, no. Well, not saying that couldn't happen. Like we couldn't, like, hey, we're taking your ship, and they're like, oh, you're not going to do that, and we fucking destroy them, and we're like, yes, we are. I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but I think we might want to size up our guests before.
Ron said they were really big.
Yeah.
But if they're like maybe they're like cousins of
Or controllable, like
yeah.
maybe the little ones, you take the little ones out and you're like, haha, big ones, I'm your new little one, and they're like, yes, met a little one.
Like,
Hold
aren't your
me like a
cousins like
baby,
tough?
and maybe I mean, maybe they're related, like, hey, remember me, it's asshole. It's it's 1V63S dash 11 dash 011, my friend. Do you not remember me? Pretty sure we've had coffee together once or twice.
Maybe we can find like you're like brothers or sisters, or I don't know. Actually, I don't want to assume their genders. Maybe we could find other
Siblings.
siblings. Thank you, thank you.
We are this cannot become a politically correct game. I won't stand for it. I would have to murder myself because I was raised at a different time and place. No. Um
Does they
I don't
even
even
notice us?
I wouldn't even know I don't even know if I have brothers or sisters. Very interesting. Hmm.
You did say you did like see like some of your kind of working
Yeah,
on
but
this.
there's just other Warforged, and like not like they were like, hey, and they were like, hey, Tofik, hey, George, how you doing? Here, you want some coffee? Nothing like that. Just an image. Instruction was half built. Um, I did see a little hatch they were building uh, somewhere amidship. Maybe we could get in that way or something.
So you didn't see the frog people though when you like in your little flashback?
Did I see
No.
that I didn't see the slot in my flashback?
Nope.
Frog people? No, no, and I've heard several different frog people. Grung, but they're from here again. We're pitching from a different place, a different place.
Yeah. The Grungs and then there's
But
Kermits.
but then
What?
frog people,
Frog
motherfucker,
people.
frog people.
The Kermits? Like, well, I never heard of the Kermits.
Are you kidding me? Is Oni joking right now? Is Oni being Oni right now, or you just don't really
Uh,
get what he just said?
I'm messing around.
Okay. I had to know. Man. I'm like, okay. This is Oni. That makes perfect sense. Oh,
Yeah.
please, please tell me.
Yeah, it's this is only one.
Okay, back into character. Yeah, Grung and there's another frog people. I think I remember. I know much about them. Called the Slod. They're different colors: red and blue and green and black and gray and. I don't think they're happy people though. And what
They're all
about those
different colors. They
frogs?
sound like happy people.
What about the Kokotora? or koa, the fish people that I don't know if they're fishy froggy people, but they have the ability to like worship somebody so hard or something so strongly that they actually bring like God into existence.
Weren't those the people when we visited that Aquan town?
Oh, no one was there.
I don't remember Koto. Yeah, but no. I understand that they worshipped them some statue for so long. Please tell me, are we about to find out if the Croatoan's god is dead or alive? Or Koa, you know, yeah. Blip, blip,
We're
blip, blip, blip,
killing the
blip,
god. I
blipper, blip,
see.
blipper, bloop. What's
Time
up?
to go look up which kind of time to go look up to see whether that god died or not, or who that god was.
Yeah, it's just for the you know what I'm talking about, right? The Koatoa, like they worship the statue of this woman with like
Kuatoa, the ancient eldritch deity. Hey,
blipper,
Graham, we can
blip,
add another.
bloop.
We get to add another one to the dead list.
No, but okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
Here's
blib dol. God damn.
my question. Yeah, okay. Okay. My question. Now here we go. I'm about to DM your mind here. Okay. This god doesn't truly exist. It was created by the worship of the fish people. Say the fish people are like, fuck you, DM, we still gonna worship our statue. Could they just bring her back?
Probably not.
Okay. I'm just wondering. So it would just be like, oh, we need to find a new fucking god. She left us. That's fucked up.
They could create a new one probably through the same method.
Yeah, I got you. Just not that.
Oh, I gotta go find those people so I can make my own statue over there.
Yes, no. I've actually some reason I have this dream that in my past lives I have a clan of Koatoa that worship me, and I'm already a god. It's amazing. I have this gold sheen to me. It's really awesome, and he starts rubbing his forehead, and he's like, and for some reason, like some kind of weird crown or something that I wear. Yes, it's amazing. And he's still kind of rubbing like why the shouldn't I don't have pain or anything, you know. But yeah, he seems to be kind of rubbing at his forehead while he's talking.
The moment you think someone is fucking with you, but that is the actual god's name.
Yes, it is.
I thought you were legitimately fucking with me because I forgot that was his name. So I'm like, is he just really not remembering? No, it really is that.
Yeah, it's really weird. I couldn't. Yeah, I really don't remember it, but I know it's a fucked up name. Yeah, so I try not to fuck with you in most normal, like when we're actually discussing stuff like this. Well, yeah, that was the funny thing. If you look at her picture, it's like a statue that they definitely put another statue's arm on, and it's like a just this amalgamation, but they worshipped it so hard that they brought it into godhood, and I just murdered that person.
Well, Grim, you know what to do.
Already added.
Thank you.
Rowan, how did the frog people do?
Did I notice anything about what they were doing, or
Nope.
Oh, color. They look
They looked.
colorful, or were they color?
I'm gonna. So the image I sent you is more accurate, but this is what should come to mind when you think of these creatures. And if you know who it is, that is exactly who I'm trying to base these guys off of. in the time you guys have been discussing Archie, you would notice that there are like 5 of these golems now staring at you from the deck of the ship.
Hey guys, there's more.
Hello.
What do you mean
Would you
there's
guys
more? There's
would you guys need be of assistance from a group of travelers, or are we just in your space?
we
They-
got no full guild members.
They walk away.
Oh, I guess they just. Well, there was 4 of them, and there's 1, 2.
Doesn't sound good.
You see a large slot of the metal starts to retract.
Archie, you broke it.
And then a giant cylindrical object starts to protrude from the side of the ship.
All right, get back in. Get back in. Let's go. Make this invincible.
I'll cast gate in front of us to fire.
You make it through with that instant. It takes a while for that weapon to charge.
That's so mean.
I guess maybe they didn't recognize you. Maybe you had to be a little closer, or maybe you're dressed different from you
Was-
originally. Where?
Was
Or maybe,
the
like you said, they're aliens.
the entrance that they made big enough for our part to go in? Like maybe they were just opening a door so that we could go in.
Oh, it's definitely big enough. In fact, it's too big. You could have fit Lynx's ship through that hole.
They were just opening up, a way for us to get in the ship.
Oh,
The
message him
the
into
barrel of the gun that fit in that space really just suggested otherwise.
I'll message our mentor. The ship's bad, actually. They were gonna shoot us. Watch out for them.
I love how this just says yes. It doesn't state a damage, it just says yes. Oh, okay, I see. It's 3d8 if it's another starship.
Mega.
If you're not a starship, multiply that by 100. I see. Good to know.
There you go, guy out there.
Oh, my bad. I would have had to roll roll at -2 so that to hit you. Wow, this. I can see why this is made strictly for fighting ship to ship and not other people. Anyway, you guys find yourselves on the plane of fire. It's hot.
Back to the Black City, I said.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nobody gonna look at those crystals you got?
I mean, I'll look at them.
Not those kind of crystals, sorry.
Can't go. You can't get near no dang crystal.
Yeah, I was always curious. Yeah, I'll check them out and put some in my bag.
They are definitely XP crystals.
Do you know how do I have to roll to find out how much there is, or
Oh yeah.
good?
So the first thing you gotta ask yourself is odd or even, high or low. And then the second thing I've got to ask you is prediction time. If you had to give me a block of 10 that you think the dice roll is going to land in, what block of 10 would you give me?
All right, lowly even, and for block, like a 1d10 or
No, you gotta tell me if you think it's gonna be a 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, etc., etc., etc.
35 to 40. 45.
35 to 45. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got the lowly part, but that is odd, and that was definitely not in the 35 to 45 range. Roll D1000. The number 986 is displayed on this particular crystal.
Whew. Guys, this one's goddamn. This crystal's around 986 XP.
That's cool.
If you'd like to claim it, it is 2 hours of meditation.
Do y'all want to meditate once we get to the city so we can all get this XP?
Oh, you would know this XP is single use, as in it only works on one person. That's why you have 400 and something more crystals to go.
Oh, my apologies. It's only for one person.
Well, I guess maybe we have to sit down and put them in piles. And
Maybe we could like crush them all in together to make one. Maybe we could like get one of those multi ones so we could combine them all into one and could all basically share it.
I'll take my XP crystal and touch it to one of them.
You have an XP crystal?
Yeah, I remember. We were given XP crystals, and I was trying to panhandle for XP.
Oh, that's
Wanted to
right.
get
I
somebody
forgot.
XP.
Same question.
It's a highly odd question. And 10 block
Mm-hmm.
be 75 to 85.
Roll roll a D10,000. Do you remember how much was in your original crystal?
There's 0 now. It had 5,000 in it.
It displays 1,242 as it absorbs the other one.
If you touch an XP crystal to another one, it absorbs it.
Oh, all right. Here you go. I'll give you the one that I got.
Well, shouldn't we like put them in piles to then have everyone sit with one?
Well, there was that one where the mentor gave us and we all were able to absorb it. So I want to see if we could just do that instead of.
No, we all got our own.
Oh shit, he gives. All right.
Yeah.
Oni, when you look back at yours, it's a 0 now.
No, it's gone. You took it. I don't know how you did it, but you did.
What do you mean I took it?
There's no way I could have meditated 2 hours in 1 minute.
Why not?
I beg to differ.
That's impossible. There's no way. Also, I don't know where it went.
And again, I beg to differ.
I want to see it. Meditated 2 hours in 1 minute. Only will just stare.
And we don't know what the other ones say until we touch them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Which-
kind of odd. So, we kind of like. Is this all the things that we were scooping up in the?
Mm-hmm.
The
Well, if I touched that to that one and it absorbed that crystal, and if only thinks it absorbed his crystal, but it didn't, his crystal's still there, it just says 0.
Did we check your crystal again? Maybe it has taken it.
Look
Maybe
at my
it's still
crystal.
mine. Does it have more than it had last time?
Nope.
Okay. Someone's took it. Someone is a thief right now. I think it's the dragon
so-
form.
so you.
Maybe we all have to take a crystal and think with it. And then, I don't know. Do we just split the pile up and go that way? Or when one person levels, we have the next person go until he levels, and then have the next person go until he levels?
Well, yeah, or whatever. How many crystals did you get in that bag of yours, there, Oni? Get all those all passed out and make sure everybody has an equal amount of such.
I was only able to carry around 250.
Okay, you've got 250 crystals.
They're 0.1 pound.
Hmm.
I got here, 291.
And you must, I mean, do you have like around 615 for Tofik?
Oh, I don't remember collecting any crystals. See, my bag is as you can see, my bag is empty.
I think put in your bag holding. That was there. We even discussed about it.
Oh, I told you the only thing I really had was my jug of coffee. We've had. I remember having this discussion with you.
By the way, correction, you have 400 crystals, Oni. Yeah. That maxes out your weight, but you can carry 400.
Only is like taking little steps at a time. Ugh. He takes one step and he just needs to take a break.
And if Tofik didn't take any, then there were like.
Oh, he took an ass load.
Then you
took his
could
best.
carry. You could carry the last 465 then.
Yeah, he definitely he's just
I know. I'm just making sure.
oh yeah.
Making sure everybody's sheets are up to date and such.
Well, I had 400 crystals, but now I have 399. I don't know what happened to this. It just vanished.
I mean, it just vanished.
I was able.
Technically, it didn't vanish. I told you just read 0 now.
It's 0. It didn't vanish, but it's 0, and the numbers are gone. I don't know where it went. If you find numbers, tell me.
What numbers are you referring to? What do these numbers do for you anyway?
It was how much XP was in the crystal. It's just gone.
What are you referring to? You gain experience by going and doing, not harvesting crystals from well, I guess that's an experience in itself, isn't it? Harvesting crystals from a cave dragon like we did and returning a place to a bunch of mice. Hmm. Did you have another crystal in your hand or anything that might have gained or lost numbers while you were fondling that one, or did you already start like concentrating on it so it actually like went to 0 because you're thinking about I don't. Hmm.
I know you have to meditate. Like last time we had to meditate, and that's how we got it. And I know I'm not cursed, so I know I didn't lose it. I know like there's no like second being like how there was when there was someone else inside. I know like there's only Oni and Oni.
Yeah, only. Hmm.
Sure.
This is where I find out Oni has actually been possessed the whole time.
Couldn't be any worse than what Niffle learned.
Not being the real Niffle, or might not be the real Niffle.
Oh no, she's not the real Niffle. It has been confirmed. Anyway, so yeah, you're in the plane of fire still.
Yeah, I'll take this back to the city.
Did the plane of fire take my XP?
Hmm.
I think people have to watch out for plane of fire. It might take your XP. Just like heads up. Yeah. So how do I want? You want to distribute out the XP thing for everybody, or how? Yeah. Or do we do what Side said and just like everyone does it until they reach the next level and then the next person and all that?
Yes, if that's the way you want to do it. I'll choose to go last.
Hey, sure. You're kind of you're gonna be the future emperor, so it's probably better for you to go first.
Seems wrong to step in front of the line.
Well, let's go
Least
turn in
my
the quest first.
yes, there you go. Cheese and crackers.
You make your way to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, we're turning in a quest.
Guild card, please.
I hand it over.
The Cave Dragon quest. I apologize in advance. And he goes back to go collect your payment.
Oh, we're gonna get cheese. They're gonna give us cheese, aren't they? They paid in cheese, I bet.
It better be good cheese, and then like in that wax, and just all like big, nice chunks of cheese is worth some money, my friend. Cheese is not a invalid accommodation for.
You think the
What?
king will give out the good cheese? He'll probably give us like the around the
Of
middle.
course, she'll give us the good cheese. All she's got is the good cheese. Kings don't just have fucking random bad cheese.
I feel like this one does.
He might
He lost his
actually.
cave.
He seemed like a dick. I think he might have abused the dragon into taking the cave and then us going back in there. I don't know what happened. It's really weird.
The dragon did say he needed to do self-defense.
Hmm.
So that's what you get each. And then they set a bag on the counter for you. It's large. Looks like you could fit a person in it if you really wanted to.
Is it much more larger than me?
Yes. Looks like you could fit a 6-foot tall person in it.
Topic, you're 6 foot tall, right?
Well over, sir. Yes.
I'll check what's in the bag.
Oni called it.
Hmm.
There are 81 wheels of cheese.
All right, I'll take it.
That seems
In
like
my
a little
bag.
too much.
And next to cheese, put a question mark.
Guess we begin the aging process. We'll have to find a good place to store this cheese, Roaring. Maybe let it age for some time. Go through it, see what different types of cheeses might be, their quality. Figure out what kind of coffees pair well with cheese.
SP is still right.
Mm-hmm.
We call it sad people. That's what I refer to it.
Still, that's for the sad people.
It's sad people money. Yes, that's exactly right.
All right, so who wants? Let's go to a nice, safe place to meditate, and we'll find out who goes first when we get there.
A Rochambeau.
Sounds like a safe place.
If we can transfer XP into different crystals and merge them, we could just, instead of absorbing the crystals one at a time until we level, we can transfer them into like 5 different crystals and make them approximately even. Like whatever crystal has the lowest XP, that one absorbs the next one.
I would agree with that, as long as when I absorbed one, it didn't absorb Oni's.
Oh, it's a 0 crystal. I think I gotta. Don't
Oni's
know
went
where
to
it went.
0 for some reason.
I think the house plane took it.
I'm
Maybe the
willing to give it
chocobos.
another try and see if we absorb another crystal if something happens.
Well, you still have the crystal there. You still have yours, right? Is it like still the same amount?
Looks like it.
Oh, even if there are hundreds of these crystals and they take 2 hours each to absorb, it would take weeks to absorb
Yeah.
all of them if we weren't merging them.
Yeah.
Oh no, I agree. You have the best plan. And I think we should try one and see if
It
another
actually
one goes
works.
0.
Oh.
Or do we hide all the other crystals and only pull 2 crystals out at a time? That the other crystals are in like bags of holdings, and they're not.
That I like.
So we're gonna have to roll for all these crystals, or can we just we can roll for like just a generic for all of them?
I would suggest trying one crystal first before you make that decision. But I know nothing. I'm just the DM.
Who wants to roll? Who feels lucky?
Topic.
Top.
Maybe we can you identify these? Maybe that will explain what happened with the crystal zeroing out.
Oh yeah, I could then identify.
I can definitely do that, and I'll cast identify.
Limited time crystals. You have 30 seconds after display reads to absorb crystal or they zero out. You also, it doesn't really give you much out of the identify itself, but the identify reveals that there are hidden mechanics to it.
What are the hidden mechanics?
Yeah, the
They're
identify
hidden.
doesn't tell you. It just
They're hidden.
Does mine still say 1242?
No, it's zeroed out.
Mine wasn't a limited one.
You absorbed. No, sorry. Yours actually does. Yes, sorry. I forgot that. Yes, again, yours. You had that one.
Alright, so we need to buy some.
well, we all got them. Except Bohi.
I don't know if I set one.
We should all have normal XP crystals.
Oh wait, sorry, Sai. Yes. No, never mind. Yes, you have normal XP crystals.
Right, then what I said should work. We should each use our XP crystals to absorb and distribute the XP as best we can.
I guess we just keep going. Whoever has the lowest, keeps going until their crystal
Isn't the lowest.
isn't the lowest, basically.
You didn't get the impression that these things have a limit on how much they can store, do you?
I was wondering the same thing, my friend.
Are we still at the guild place?
Assume so.
I go up to the guild counter and hold my XP crystal. Do you know how much this can store?
Depends on the model.
Sure, mine.
My
That is a 500 XP model.
Whoa.
Ooh,
How do
what's
you
that
have-
mean?
How do you have 1200 XP in it then?
She looks down at your crystal. That's odd. It shouldn't be able to hold more than 500 XP. Did you fill this up with XP from something?
From an XP crystal?
I don't know if I would trust those XP crystals then. Do you happen to have one of those on you that I can observe?
I'll hand it over.
Give him the 0.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of the 0 one.
Looks at it. I don't know where you got this, but these aren't real.
What's in
See,
it then?
he shows size. He shows size, and turns it to the very bottom of the pyramid, and brings out like a magnifying glass, and you see a very, 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 very small maker's mark. That it basically it looks like the Magi Assembly's crest, and then he shows you the other crystal, and there's a crest, but it looks to be like a crown with two slices of cheese crossing and back.
I want to kill them. These fuckers have made me like have to hold this, and I'm like very slow right now because of it.
If I am understanding this right. Ah, yes. None of you actually used these, right? You only just found out how much they have on them.
Yeah.
Well, I
And-
technically used this crystal to stack up a different one.
Looks at your crystal, looks at that one. I'm morbidly curious to find out what would happen since you did that. Hold on. Goes in back. Comes out with another guy. Hey, do you mind if we test it on this guy? And he just looks like the happiest dog folk person you've ever seen. Yeah. I wouldn't mind being a test subject. Oh, please let me. Please. He's looking at you, Sai.
Yeah, okay.
But before you do, Bodhi, he hands him like this little pin, and he makes him put it on his shirt. Okay, that should circumvent the 2-hour meditation process in order to use one of these.
We need one of those.
DM Fiat, stop it.
He holds it and then presses both hands and concentrates for a second, and then his face goes from happy to droop.
You just stole 1,200 experience. Okay.
No, it's much worse than that. So yes, he would notice right away he loses 1,242 experience.
Oh god.
But none of you remember his name is Bodhi anymore. His name was spelled like this. This is his name now.
Boy.
Okay.
What's wrong with boy? Like, what happened?
You see the receptionist? I knew there had to be some Fey shenanigans. These have a 10% chance of actually being good for you and giving you the XP they say they have. The other 90%, it could give you XP, or it could take your XP, or it just doesn't have any XP in them at all. And it steals letters from your name slowly until the Fey King has your name. And you are nameless.
Nice.
It steals one letter at a time.
Yes, exactly.
Questions. Which of the Fey courts are we referring to?
Whatever the one the mouse folk comes from. He's never given us full information. We just know he's Fey.
I don't know if it's Seelie or unseelie. Okay.
Based on these, I'd go unseelie.
I would too. You never know. It's sometimes the Fae, they have that blue-orange mentality. Look it up if you're wondering what it was. Where they don't see the world in the same way we do. Huh.
So can you buy all these fake ones?
Oh, all right.
Sure. We'd be willing to pay like 200 iridium per crystal.
I dumped 291 fake crystals on the counter.
All right.
Once that's all clear, I'll dump the 400 of mine onto the counter.
And I leave mine on the counter. And I'm deleting it off my sheet.
The funny part is that yours was safe until you absorbed the XP from the other one. It's like a virus. So that's 59,000 iridium for you. Gray. What did we say? Oh, and he had how many? 400? That's 80,000 for you. And 200 for you. Sigh. Is Tofik gonna keep his, or does Tofik want to sell his too?
No, I'm gonna give 460. I'm gonna keep 5 of these things.
Okay. That is 92,000 iridium for you.
And I'll send that to my bank.
Okay.
I enter my guild card. Say, do I have any warrants?
What have you done?
Oh, I had a warrant. I didn't know I had a warrant.
Your party has a warrant.
For what? What do we do now?
Theft of the Fey King's castle. And as he says that, he looks down at the pyramid. I'm just gonna report that as false accusations.
Yeah, we were hired to clean up the rubble, and that was in there. We thought it was rubble.
Do you have any more business with the Adventure Guild?
Any new quest up here that's important that we should be looking for? Oh, also, there's like some ship that's outside of what's that destroyed hole now that's been made?
See, Heath?
Yeah, where those infected people were. There's like a giant ship that could rival or actually surpasses the Black City. They have a big gun and some golems. Would be careful going around them.
I will keep that in mind.
If you got a map, you could like point it out.
Pulls out a map.
Just point to, like where the red circle was, like right here. Avoid that.
Right. Okay. We will deal with it. Alrighty. Well, actually, we're gonna call it here for tonight, and I will generate those quests for you next time.
Before we go, I'm gonna ask him. So I gotten taller. Do I have to like, does my token, like does my guild card like automatically know my height, or do I have to update it?
It is updated on your guild card.
Don't want to brag or anything, but now I'm like 4'2". So you know, just don't want to make sure that that's on there now.
I feel happy for you.
Thank you. I'm glad someone feels happy here.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.